Did Chris Olave quit on his route last night? So this play here seems to be the focus of the talk today. And some people are saying this is Carr's fault. He threw it out of bounds. Some people are saying Olave quit on the route. And I just want to make this video just to give my take on the situation. So let's talk about what's going on in the game at this point, right? This is 3rd and 5, I believe. The drive you had before this, you score a touchdown, you tie the game up. Defense has a huge stop. You get the ball back with a chance to go down the field and take the lead. Now, like I said, this is 3rd and 5. Humongous play. Humongous play because it becomes even bigger because after this, when they failed, obviously, Lou Headley, Saints punter, had one of the worst punts I've ever seen in my life that essentially gave the Jacksonville Jaguars field position in Saints territory already. So that makes this play even bigger. So let's talk about the play. So the ball needs to go to Taysom Hill. I mean, that's what it's designed for. That's where the ball should have went. Taysom Hill is just going to run this out route, and Chris Olave down here at the bottom of the screen, his job is to clear everything out. Run hard and as fast as you can. Get these people out of the way. Clear it out. Right? That is Chris Olave's job on this play. So this is going to be a 3-step drop from Derek Carr. So he's going to take, a 3-step drop, and when that back foot hits, the ball needs to be out, maybe take a hitch, but it needs to be out quick. Now you'll see this play here takes a tad too long to develop. So let me press play. Here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. There's a 3-step drop. Ball needs to be coming out right now, right? If not now, then right now. And Derek Carr has a strong arm. That's one thing he does have. If he puts enough zip and enough anticipation on this ball, we're at the near hash. It's not an incredibly difficult throw to make. Like I said, he has the arm to make it. If he throws this ball right now with some anticipation to Taysom on this out route, that's a first down. I mean, he can get that ball. Derek Carr can get this ball in front of that defender and hit Taysom Hill for the first. In my opinion. In my opinion. But instead, what I think happens is I think Derek Carr feels like Chris Olave on this play didn't run hard enough for the clear out. So you can kind of see Chris Olave. Let's get this clear. He does give up on this route. He does not give 100% effort on this route. But in my mind, I think Olave knows this ball is not going to come to him because it's not even really in the progression unless this guy just happened to be pressed up or something. But he's not. So you see, Olave gives up right about here is where he slows up. And you see, that's not good enough from Olave, right? You're right by where your outbreaking route is happening. You're giving up right there in that spot. I mean, that's not good enough. So it's either Carr got upset with Olave for not running hard enough on the clear out so that he could get the ball to Taysom. Now, on the other hand, Carr does give a little pump fake right there, which makes me think maybe he was trying to get number 31 here down at the bottom of the screen to bite down on this out route from Taysom. I mean, right there, maybe he wanted 31 to bite down so he could hit Olave, for a deep shot. But then I think when he throws this, the ball, obviously it's in Olave's direction, but it's not intended for Olave. It's intended to go out of bounds because he sees at the last second that Olave kind of just ran a lackluster route, to be honest. So my conclusion, bad job from Derek Carr missing the read. He also had Michael Thomas on the backside, probably if he works backside right here. So bad job from Derek Carr on this play and a lazy route from Chris Olave. So both things can be true at one time. It's not one thing or the other. Now, Olave has put some routes like this on film the past few games, which is a little bit concerning. And to me, there's obviously something going on between Carr and Olave because like you could just feel the tension. There's some kind of beef there that they got. So, I mean, they got to work it through. They got a lot more games left to play. Something's got to give. And just on that topic of this beef with Olave and Carr or whatever you want to call it, Derek Carr, dude, what have you done? Especially for the Saints organization, what have you done besides take their money that gives you the right to act like that on the field, yelling at your teammates like that? You have done nothing for the Saints organization but take their money. You've been horrible on the field, especially in this game. You had an awful night, missed all kinds of throws, all kinds of reads. What gives you the right to act like that to your 23-year-old wide receiver Chris Olave? Newsflash, buddy. Chris Olave is the future of the Saints, not you. That's just how it is, man. He's a young kid. He needs to mature. Olave knows he needs to be better. He knows he needs to give more effort. He'll mature. He'll get there. Lift him up instead of putting him down like that on the sidelines. Now, you did the same thing to your coach last week, Pete Carmichael, who deserves it, but you still shouldn't act like that. And you came out and apologized for it and say you need to do better. And then you come back the next game and you act like a child and you act even worse. And then after the game again, you say you need to tone it down. Like, you can't just say that and then keep on doing it. Like, you have no right with the way you played to act like this on the field. Come on, man, do better. So that's really just my take on the situation. I think both guys are pretty much at fault here. The ball should have went to Taysom Hill, like I said, and Olave should have ran harder. Simple as that. Both guys are wrong. Um, just a bad play from a bad offense. And of course, after I record this video, this is the first tweet I see on Twitter. It's from Rod Walker, as you can see. It says, Dennis Allen says Chris Olave didn't run the route the way it was supposed to be run on the deep ball. Carr ended up throwing the ball away. So this is pretty much obviously Dennis Allen confirming that I guess Chris Olave is at fault here in his eyes. Again, Carr should have hit the underneath route because that is the concept. Every team in NFL runs that concept. Carr should have hit Hill, but he is basically confirming that Chris Olave gave up on the route. So there's that. Appreciate you guys watching as usual. Peace.